Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. I'm Sampy.
And I'm Archie!
And I'm JC.
Hey JC, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, Lurch.
We got a glass of wine for Mr. Blues and a glass of wine for Mr. Rock.
And they're together again.
Yes.
Well, never.
Why is mine the smallest?
Because you were last in line.
Yeah,
I'm afraid,
thanks, great.
Alright guys, we're going to try something a little bit special. I discovered this wine with some very good friends when I was down in Margaret River, and we called into a restaurant called Maury's, or Maury's Anytime, is that what it's called? Maury's Anytime?
Yeah, something.
Okay, so anyway, we were sitting down and have a nice little bit of a tapas sort of feed, and we had a look at the wine menu. It was all a little bit higgledy-piggledy, didn't recognise anything, so we asked this hipster bloody waiter, said, what's a good thing?
Was he way underground, bro?
Way underground. And he pulled out the wine menu and goes, oh look, this Prospector is a good thing. It was $65 at the pub. Since tracked him down, and it doesn't cost quite that much. So he's sent us in a bottle to have a crack of. So this is the Prospector. Now normally my camera thing is pointing at me so I can actually see if that's focusing, but that's fine. This is a Cab Sav from Margaret River from nice. 2010.
Cab Sav, I'm in.
Yep. Alright. Well, let's have a look at this thing. If you can't tell, we've actually got a live studio audience out there today.
Quite drunk.
If they can stop having sex with each other for a minute.
It's pretty tough.
Who's next?
So it's oh god. Alright, so anyway, we're looking at the colour of this, and what do you reckon,
That's
boys?
dark. I got him.
It's pretty bloody black, isn't
It
it?
might not help us.
It is, but it's tending towards edge of the meniscus-y, crimson-y.
Look, it goes right up to the edge. So you can quite tell that it's a bit of a young one, isn't it? Because there's no difference between, like I say, the edge of the meniscus and the actual body of the wine. It's very, very fine. So it's basically black. Basically, it's black. That's what I'm saying.
There's no taste.
Arterial blood. Yep.
Arterial blood.
Okay.
Let's have a sniff.
Sniffles. Ooh, I got a sniffy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We've actually had this decanting for a little while. The whip cracker hasn't come and got her glass yet, so that's why that random glass is sitting out the front there. So yeah, this has been decanted since about 11 o'clock this morning. It's what? I'll look at the head past the
Is this the decanter? Is this, or the decanter is the process?
Decanting is the process.
I don't know. You tell me. That's why I'm learning.
Well, what it does, right? See the shape of this object. When you pour a full bottle of wine in, it's going to sit there and give it the highest possible space to breathe for the wine to touch the air.
So some people...
Service. Thank you. Thank you, crowd.
So when you open a bottle of wine and you're saying, well, I'm going to let that breathe.
Right, but you're basically doing that, but in a puddle form, so...
Yeah, well that actually lets it breathe. That lets it breathe.
It's a puddle of wine, that's what it is.
But this one sort of lets it sort of try to have a bit of a sniff.
Right,
So
okay.
that's just taking the lid off.
It wasn't very clean, because I believe there's a couple of floaties in this one. I think it's come from that.
It's also come from all these lights, I suppose, and the bugs are flying around.
It still smells good though.
So, yeah, that's it. It opens it up and brings the wine.
It's contrary to popular belief, wine is alive. You may think it's not, but it is alive.
If it's not, you've got to give it a bit of mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you going to...
Can I smell like is it oaky? Is that what I can smell now?
Well, I don't know. You tell us what you find.
Well, I can smell oaky in there.
Smell
oak.
You smell oaky? It's oaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually smell the oak myself.
No, I don't.
Well, then it's obviously a smell that smells like oak to me.
Look, it's very, very earthy, very, very leathery.
Apparently, Google just checked that and it said oaky smell.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oaky from Muskogee came up as a search.
Anyway, sorry. Keep on.
That's way cheating, having bloody tasting notes on the internet with the whip cracker back there. But that's just strong, leathery, earthy, meaty sort of notes in there.
To me, it seems a lot better for the decant. It's breathed, it's done what it can with the oxygen, and it's ready for drinking.
Well, decanting's not going to make a shit wine great, but it's going to make a great wine better.
Right,
I think that's what it's done here. But it basically gives any wine the best fighting chance he's got to be impressive.
Right, so we have to take a number off the final score, or this has been decanted. Like, that makes it better on.
No.
That's it.
No.
Alright, forget I oversaid it. Let's just...
Yeah, shut up and drink.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Let's have a taste.
Where'd they get him?
I'm meant to be the amateur. That's how it works, right? You didn't hear that heckle?
Just playing it and being it, brother.
Alright, so what do you get off that initial taste there?
You know what? I just want to skip any wine words and just go, a booyah.
Yeah,
That is nice,
It's bloody nice, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
I want to say it's got a real sort of velvety entrance there, you know, it goes in smooth as, but being a Cab Sav, particularly from Margaret River, because they sometimes get accused of being very green with their Cab Savs, you know, being sort of picked a bit early and a bit too...
Well, it's 4 years old, it's 2010 vintage.
This is the latest vintage though, so I don't know how many he's got banked up or what he does, but he's a bit of a tripper on Gordo with his cartoons and whatnot. Very interesting bloke, super.
Can I just say that my stiffy's gone to a full fat now. This is bloody lovely.
I thought there was something hitting against my leg. So,
That was me. It's all good, yeah.
Wait till we nuts eating your chin later.
so you get anything else off the taste? Anything else to add on the
We can edit
taste or
that
the
out,
flavour?
There's a really interesting aftertaste, like once it sits in your mouth for a while. It changes a bit. I'm not sure how, but yeah, is there anything in particular? Or, this is not fun with an audience. They don't realise how much I don't know. They're like, we know you don't know anything, so...
That's Lurch's Stiffy.
What this is, right? The Cab Savs should be very. They've got what they've got with the tannins there, right? Tannins are meant to be quite grippy and make you dry out a bit. How do you find the tannins on this?
I found that just really mellow. They're pleasant. They're not ripping the moisture out of your mouth. They're complementing the fruit. What the breeding's done is it's made it more palatable.
This is definitely a lot smoother than other Cab Savs that I've drunk. I'm not really a Cab
Yeah, I was
Sav
going to say
person,
it's very smooth for a Cab Sav.
I'd say it's a very talented winemaker. They've made a really good job of this.
Yeah, no, he's very clever. So anyway, we actually completely bypassed our whipcrackers losing their plot here. She's meant to make sure that we do our thing correctly. We didn't do an alcohol test.
Oh,
So let's have a little bit of a guess, have a bit of a wiggle, and
it's too many
look at the
lights,
legs.
man.
Yeah, we're not used
I've
to
already
it,
tasted it,
lights.
so I can tell you it's about a 14.2.
14.2, you're going to the twos rather than just the half the fives.
I don't know. Thought I'd throw it out there.
I was going to say 13, I have no idea.
13.
So go with that.
I'll just get those extra couple of points up there on you, mate, and have it 14.5, I think. Once again, boys, here we go for the wrong 14.5.
Should ask everyone else,
He
mate.
already looked at it when he decanted it.
I just probably in the deep of the back of my mind because I have had a few bottles since I bought a case.
Oh yeah, you reckon?
So, knowing that I paid $65 for a bottle of this at a very groovy, funky restaurant, what do you reckon you pay for that at the cellar door?
Well, if I pay 65, you can shoot me. But
You don't reckon that's worth $65 at a really cool restaurant?
at a restaurant, mate.
Served by a hipster. I mean,
You know what? Restaurant prices I don't go for.
it's got a beard to maintain. I mean, that's a lot of money.
If I can get that off the shelf at a bottle for $40, I'll be bloody stoked.
Yeah,
I was saying I'd drink that happily for 30 from 40. I'd say the same.
Well, you're going to be very pleasantly surprised because you can get this for around about $25 if you go to Gordo's page.
You got ripped off.
No, absolutely not. This stuff is absolutely over-delivers, don't you reckon?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm surprised at $25.
He's got a Shiraz and a Shardy there as well. Which
What's his name?
This is Gordo.
Gordo.
That's
My new bro, Gordo. How you going?
this is how cool it is, man. It's just called the Prospector, but it's by Gordo.
By Gordo.
Though. So there's not even a name for a winery. That's
That's
just
a fucking hipster if I haven't heard of it.
Nah, man, that's super bogan, mate. This guy's super cool.
Oh,
All right, so we'll just wrap this up quickly.
Gold.
Out of 10, Lurch, what are you going to give that?
out of 10,
Gold
I'm going to give that a solid 8.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna give that an 8 because it's actually tasting even better the more I drink it. So
Yeah, no. It does do
Funnily
that.
enough.
It does do that. That's why I did the game with you guys.
Gordo! 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 Gordo!
That's definitely definitely a 8.5 pushing the 9 for me. I reckon I'm a big fan of this guy's work. So
I'm a big fan of Cab Sav, and that ticks all the boxes for me.
Very good. All right, so well done, Gordo. Thanks you guys for coming down to watch us do this episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Till next time, this has been Bogan'S Guide to Wine. G'day guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Okay, let's do it again because you meant to go, yay!